good morning. Welcome to the vlog. Today we're on a walk with Mati. Mati is behind the scenes getting Moshi's poop-poops. And we decided this morning that it was such a lovely weather. It's freezing, it's -1 I think, but it's such a bright and sunny day. It's so good. So we thought we would start off this morning like this on the walk. And the plan is today to go to one of our favorite sushi spots in Birmingham, because we've wanted to treat ourselves, go for like a celebratory dinner forever. We were meant to go for like a Christmas party thing, but we didn't go in December. It was too busy, so we thought, okay, we're going to go with January, and today is the day. So we're going to go on a train to Birmingham. And also I've got quite a few fragrances that I hope will be there for me to check out. I need to stock up on my favorite nail polish because it's run out, so we need to run a few errands in Birmingham as well. So it's going to be a nice day, hopefully, if my anxiety allows, because I'm quite nervous this morning about going on a train. I don't know why. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not anymore. But yeah, you got to do what you gotta do and not let anxiety stop my life completely, and try to enjoy things. Hopefully it will get better with time. I already know it's getting better with time, to be honest, because it's now been about 5-6 months, no, actually barely 4 months I think, since I had like really bad panic attacks, and it's been only getting pretty much better. I was just telling them that I'm a bit nervous this morning to go on the train. Maciej's back from Poland.
Did you even tell them why I did go to Poland?
No, I don't think I did. So in my previous vlog I said Maciej went to Poland. He left me for 3 days. But yeah, he went to, do you want to say?
Yeah, I had this quite big mole on my leg, and there was a suspicion that it might be a cancer thing in the future, so I had it removed successfully, and now I walk a little bit funny, but still this is very fast-paced walk for me now, but I'm trying to keep my left leg straight, so it looks a bit funny, but yes.
It's been 3 days.
3 days. I have seven
surgery.
stitches on my leg.
Ooh.
So that's a weird feeling, and it's a weird thing to not see this mole anymore. It was quite big. It was always there, and now it's not there. So it's,
yeah, it was probably like this size. Maybe this size, yeah. So it does. Even for me, it was like, oh, it's not your leg.
Yeah,
it just feels a bit strange.
Yeah, but that was strange feeling during this procedure. There were 3 people, and 1 doctor and 2 like assistants, and they were looking at it, and I, even thinking about it, was almost vomiting. I was like, ugh. And I just told them, how can you all look at this? And the surgeon said, I'm not looking. Oh, that was funny actually. But yeah.
He's back finally with me, and we're going to enjoy our day. We did a lot of work yesterday. We're busy, and today we're kind of taking off, but still taking you with us.
Must leave it. Go there.
Hey.
How's the mood?
Just, stressed, anxious.
How are you feeling about sushi?
About sushi, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to taste it, and I think we've never been there for like a proper restaurant experience. We've only taken it away because we found it during lockdown. So I'm excited to go there, and I just want to get there because traveling is stressful. We've done a few shops now. We've smelled a couple of fragrances. We've smelled the new Tom Ford 2 fragrances. They re-released Vanille Fatale and the other vanilla. I don't know if I can say the name of it on a YouTube video. But yeah, they're both very nice. But I loved Santal Blush a bit more, which I forgot how much I love it. And I've got it on my skin. We also went to Canada Goose for Matty to try a jacket, because he might be wanting one now that I've got one. And to COS briefly to see if they've got a brown sweater that is sold out online, but now nothing special. Oh yeah, and then I also got the nail glow from Dior, which is like the best nail polish ever. I wear it all the time, so it's on my nails now. It's just very shiny and kind of pinkish, and I love it. I'll better close my hood because we're nearly out, and let's go to Sushi.
Spicy?
I just took a bit of ginger.
Is that spicy?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have here.
Delicious. So far, so good.
Do you like it?
It's very nice. So happy to be celebrating.
Monika has already eaten some,
yeah.
but not the next portion.
Look, it's a flying sushi.
We'll definitely take away some.
You can try it. Łojacie. Całe to pusi, nie wiem czy tam radę. See? It's like a completely different experience. I wouldn't even call it sushi. No, it's like a breaded. Nice.
Would you like it?
We've just come back home and I wanted to show you what I got. So I got this Dior nail glow. So I've got this one. I'm running out. I've got this little bit left, but I still want to use it. So what I do usually is they change the packaging though, and oh, they made it just so much more basic. I think every brand out there is cutting costs, but look how it just used to be so much more beautiful in my opinion. But I know they have changed the branding because now it's Dior with capital letters instead of Dior with only the D in capitals. So what I usually do is I pour the new one into the old one, and that way I get to use up all of it. I just pour and then I get a new one and I pour over again. That is kind of the way that I try to use all of it. But this is apparently a new formula. So let's see. This is supposed to be a bit glossier. I've got it on my hands, and what the nail glow does is, excuse my cuticles, they don't look very good because I haven't been moisturizing a lot, but they give the nail just this pinkish glow and they make them shiny. And what I love about this, it's super quick drying. It also just makes your nails look alive and clean and just nice, but at the same time when something chips, like you can't really see it. And at least for me, I don't know if it's because I clean so much, because I love cleaning, nail polishes can never dry fully on me. Like they take absolute ages. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but whatever nail polish I have tried, really high end, really cheap ones, they just don't work. And they chip like the first day or the second day at the latest, so there's no point for me. And I've tried gel nails also a couple of times, and they just make my nails so brittle. I just don't like going there, like having to go there and sit there for a long time. So this is like this perfect solution for me. And the more layers you put on, the more pink the glow is. I'm going to apply just one coat to see if they really made it, because the lady said they made it more glossy. This is the wet nail. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it really protects the nail as well, because I've been using this for a good, I would say, a year now, and my nails have never been stronger. They used to be so brittle, I could like bend them like this. They would get really chipped and split all the time, whereas with this, really protects the nails. And even when I used to go swimming every single week, I saw a huge difference if I had the nail polish on my toes and my nails, and if I didn't, then my toes would get really just horrible and just would split and do all of that. So it's nice if you do any of like work or like work with water, then it's just a good thing to just put any sort of a clear coat on top to protect the nail bed as well. But it is very glossy, like it's so glossy now. I can see I'm moving my toe. But yeah, very glossy, very nice, love it. I'm so glad that they've done, they were available, because they're sold out quite often. And you know what, I'm so glad to be home. I'm such a homebody. I just love being at home. I felt like dancing and screaming I'm home when we walked back. I love being at home. I love the cozy times. The funny thing is, I say cozy times to Moshi, our dog, and he instantly gets really excited and goes to our bed because he's like, cozy times in bed with Monisha. So he just goes and like waits for me to get into bed and like spend the evening time together. I read a book or watch something, and he's just sleeping on top of the blanket. So I think he is a homebody as well. I'm very, very happy that I made it. My anxiety was quite through the roof on the way there, but on the way back it was pretty okay, so I'm very glad. And I also just literally today have posted my previous vlog, and so many of you have already commented. I'm absolutely shocked. Thank you so much for all the comments, and a lot of you could relate to me talking about friendships and how it's really hard to find friends when you're an adult and find real closeness. And even one lady said that, you know, loneliness is a very big problem, and even like a Health World Organization has said that it's like an epidemic, perhaps because we're all online. But the great thing about being online is that I can find like my people in you watching, and you can find me as well. And prior to the internet, it was really hard to find people with really similar interests or personalities, and now like I find that I found my group of, you know, friends out there online, which is really, really nice. So thank you for all of your comments and always supporting me, because it really means a lot. It's very glossy. We also tested some fragrances there. My favorite one, hands down, was Eyes Closed by Byredo. Every time I go to Byredo's counter, I'm like, oh, this one is the next one on my wish list. It's so good. It's like the cinnamon American chewing gum that like American people used to bring to summer camps in Poland. I remember it was red something. It was like in a red wrapper, and it just smells a bit like that. It's so fun. The sushi place that we went to, you know what? I was kind of disappointed. I don't want to say it on camera because I think that the waitress could have been Polish. That's why I was like, oh, I don't want to make her uncomfortable, and there weren't so many people. But you know what? I will say that this place has gone a bit downhill. We have had it before and it was really good. But now I'm thinking that I do prefer Gajin Sushi in Birmingham, and the chef actually used to work at Sushi Passion, and he went on to start his own thing. He's Polish, by the way, and I believe Sushi Passion in Birmingham has also been started by Polish people. I think there's a huge amount of sushi restaurants in Poland. It's very popular, so wherever I go, I always find Polish people in sushi restaurants, like in France, in Norway. I don't know what it is. Let me know if you're Polish, maybe you know why, but I think we love sushi. But yeah, this place has gone downhill. I think the rice wasn't the best. The miso soup was amazing. The seaweed salad also was amazing. But the sushi itself, I would say it was so-so. I only ate one roll and kind of the camera cut me off, but yeah, I was saying that the sushi itself was a bit too salty for some reason, and the rice wasn't that good. So I would say go for like the decor is quite nice, but I would say sushi wise, Gajin sushi was better the last time we've had it. So much better. Mate used to work in a sushi restaurant in Norway, and it was one of the best restaurants in the whole of Norway for sushi, so I think that is why he is so knowledgeable, and I kind of ate there as well, so by association I kind of got to experience really good sushi. And now we compare everything to that. It's just so fresh. Enough about sushi. I could talk about sushi all day. What I'm wearing today is the pearls from Hilas. I did work with them and they gifted me these beautiful earrings, and I've just been wearing them non-stop. I love them so much. They are just a perfect casual pair of earrings, because sometimes pearls can be a bit too dressy, but this, I find that it's perfect for every day. This turtleneck, it's a very thin cashmere turtleneck from Le Silk, and I love how thin it is, because I find that cashmere is really warm anyway, so you don't need a huge bulky layer. So when I layer this and my big Canada Goose coat, I don't need anything in like sub-minus temperatures. I'm okay here in England. And then of course my trousers. I am a COS jeans girl. I have tried so many jeans, and to me jeans are something that is not worth spending a lot of money on. I always find them uncomfortable. I don't know, maybe it's my body shape, but I've tried so many. I've gone to high-end brands and also like mid and low end, and I just find jeans really uncomfortable. The only pair that I find comfortable enough to like, I know that I will put these on and I can be in them for a couple of hours, are these COS jeans. I want to get them in different colors. They've got a bit of stretch, and I know some purists, denim purists, will be like, no, it needs to be 100% denim, but honestly, I can't. They're so utterly uncomfortable. How do you do it? I don't know. Maybe it's because like my body proportions just don't work with jeans, and they just hurt me down there, if you know what I mean. But these are so comfy, and they've got enough of that denim to not, you know, fray and be worn through in a very short amount of time as well. So love these as well. And then I was wearing my beanie from from Acne Studios, very warm. I got it absolutely ages ago now, maybe 7 years ago, and I still love it. And what did I wear? Oh, just my Adidas Sambas and my bag, of course. I love this thing. It's a vintage Longchamp bag, and although I do have my higher end handbags, I just love this so much because I don't have to worry about it at all. It's vintage, it's worn in, it's got, this is like coated canvas, it's light, it's waterproof, it's just, I don't have to worry about it. It's not like it's screaming logo either. Nobody knows what it is unless they know the logo, but it's so discreet, and it's got the Longchamp inside. But I just see that a lot of things have just been made better. Like this, compared to my newer Longchamp bag, is just better quality, and I think that is why I just love going vintage for bags. I pretty much always, I used to just buy my bags from second-hand shops. I remember I had this burgundy bag forever, like this leather one, because they often just have this worn-in look and you don't have to worry about them. So I love my vintage bags. This one is also from a second-hand shop, from like a charity shop here in England. I just saw it and I was like, wow, it's so good. I think I got it for like £10. And it's just a steal for going into the city. Another reason why I've been kind of wary about wearing a designer bag, actually, it's because I've watched this news story. There has been a few now. I think one was in Canada, one was in the UK, that people got stabbed or approached with a knife or beaten for their Canada Goose parka. And this really makes me scared. So I was wearing my Canada Goose and I was like, I'm not then on top of that wearing an expensive bag, because you just never know, and I don't want to worry that much about it. But I think there has been just more theft, probably because the economy is just, you know, the cost of living crisis is not helping with that as well. So I was thinking I'll just take something super low-key. My jacket is enough. Like, hopefully I won't get robbed for my jacket, but that will be, imagine like how desperate somebody has to be to rob somebody's jacket off of them when it's that cold out. It literally could be life or death. You could freeze to death in places like Canada if your jacket was taken off you. Really, really scary. As always, let me know what topics, what things you would like to see in the videos. I know that some of you have said you wanted me to talk more about books. I'm currently reading the most recent Thursday Murderers Club book, so I'll let you know once I finish it what I thought about it. If you want to also maybe read the series, I'll link to the one series that I'm reading if you've never heard about it. It's a crime, but like a very light crime book. It's very, very cool, so I'll link it down below for you if you want to also read with me as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.